I should have known Paddy was a flight risk. I mean, why didn't you just nick his phone or maybe sit on him?
Because, stupidly, I told him to drop it and I thought he'd listen.
You know, I should be ringing Vanessa right now, telling her that Johnny is finally ours, and instead I've gifted that lowlife 12 grand.
Oh, don't worry, Paddy will be paying back every single penny, trust me.
So? Kieran's not going to play ball after this. Everything's been ruined.
Still on the run for manslaughter, though. I mean, he's as good as out of your hair, technically. I'm just saying.
It was you, wasn't it? Persuaded Paddy to call the police. That's why you're acting cagey earlier.
Sorry, why? Pad.
Didn't take the hint to do one, then.
No. Just seen Kieran.
What? Where?
He was breaking into the garage. He cut himself, quite badly.
So where is he now?
He was at the hospital. He called an ambulance.
Oh, yeah, I think we just heard it, mate.
I called the police.
Oh, of course you did.
So he's been arrested.
Great. Well, I guess that's that then.
Did you really think I'd let him get away again?
Bloke's got more lies than James Bond.
Marlon, just shut up.
He's a murderer. What else could I do? Will you look at me, please?
Sorry. I can't right now, excuse me.
That makes two of us. I hope you can live with yourself after what you've just done to Johnny.
Since when was get here now a nice text to send somebody?
Since I needed you to get here now.
Why? What's up?
I need you to watch the boys for me for a bit, OK? Priya's bailed on me. Apparently she's got other plans.
No, I meant why?
Because Kieran's been arrested, OK? Paddy found him and called the police.
I don't understand.
You don't need to understand. Not as much as I need to get to the hospital right now.
Eh? What's the hospital got to do with it?
Oh, no, thank God that was getting painful. Hang on, aren't you supposed to be at football?
Cancelled.
Great! We can get the boys tea.
Oh, what?
Yes, they're upstairs currently playing on the Hot Wheels, OK? Trace, that means you're off the hook.
Brilliant.
No, not until you've told me why you're going to the hospital and what that's got to do with Kieran.
Then if you spring up and help out again, no tar.
Charity!
Trace, if you want to help out, then just give him a hand. OK, because you know what he did yesterday? He put a tin of spaghetti in the microwave because he was so engrossed in his phone.
Yes, but what's going on?
Bye, Trace!
Oh!
Chaz? Chaz, will you at least listen to what I've got to say? You don't think ignoring me is a bit ridiculous under the circumstances? Clearly wasting the time.
You know what it is? It's the arrogance that gets me. How come you get to decide what happens to other people?
Kieran ran over Tess and left her for dead. And she was alone. And she was terrified. And she was in agony.
And it was a tragic, unforgivable, horrible mistake.
A mistake? Tess is dead.
Yes, and she won't stop being dead now that Kieran's been arrested. Johnny, on the other hand, stands to lose plenty.
All right, then. You close your eyes and you imagine that that's Aaron laid there, bleeding to death in the road. You'd happily just wave off his killer with a bag of money, would you?
No. This is it. You went behind my back, Paddy.
Yeah, well, that's because my conscience got the better of me. And thanks very much for your loyalty towards me as well.
No, my loyalty is to that little boy. The one who needs his family more than you need to be proved right.
Oh, right. So paying off criminals, that's to be applauded, is it?
Charity didn't have a choice.
She hasn't even told Vanessa. That's how half-cocked Charity is. You don't think she'd have something to say if she knew that Charity had handed over money for her son?
No, this is about you, Paddy, and what you did.
Yes, and Vanessa is one of my best mates. But she doesn't even know Kieran's in the village. She has the right to know what's going on.
Oh, no, you have stuck your size 11s in enough for one day.
I am merely saying...
And I am saying... You say one word to Vanessa, and I just might never forgive you.
Wow, looks like someone's been in the wars. OK, look, we just need to go over a couple of things before we can discharge you, OK?
What the hell was going on?
Well, we didn't get to finish our little chat, did we? And that made me sad.
Because you set me up.
Paddy was the one who called the cops on you, OK?
The first time round, your little sting you set up.
Again, still Paddy. He did it for Tess, he said. OK? Apparently, doing right by a dead woman is way more important than a kid whose mum's got cancer.
Vanessa, what have they said?
Why? I mean, you bothered? I thought this was just you cashing in, exploiting Vanessa's bad luck.
I needed the money. We've all got to survive.
Yeah. And the odds are stacked against some more than others.
Is it really that bad?
I don't know, Kieran. Doctors don't tend to go around handing out guarantees, do they? Which is why I need your squiggle on here so I can get custody of Johnny. And I pray to God that's not your writing arm.
All right, look, if I sign it, what are you going to do for me?
I promise to visit you once a year on your birthday, OK? I'll tell you what, I'll smuggle you in a novelty cake.
I meant, get me out of here. Right, I can't go to prison.
You are?
You blabbed your way in here. You could blag me out.
Hardly.
Why not? You're a doctor, aren't you? Take me to X-ray or something.
And what if I don't?
You can't want your papers signed as badly as you've made out.
So go on then. How do you suggest we shake off your new bezzy out there?
You'll think of something?
No, it's too risky.
All you need to do is buy me a few seconds. Doesn't really compare to me signing away my son, does it?
Only he's not a son to you, though, is he? More just a bargaining tool.
Spare me the lecture, OK? All I want is to get out of here and my money.
What are you on about? What do you mean, the police didn't take it?
Didn't know I had it. Stashed it somewhere, didn't I?
Kieran, I need that money. Where is it?
You've got to be joking.
Of course I'm not joking. That cash was for you to sign these, which you still haven't done, by the way.
All right, fine. You help me get out of here and I'll give you a few grand back. And for God's sake, I'm offering you what you want, aren't I? You get custody of Johnny and I don't get locked up.
All right. I'll do it. But you've got to sign that first.
No way.
Well, fine, the deal's off.
Do you think I'm stupid?
Likewise. What's to stop you legging it and sticking you around the corner?
Can't believe I'm doing this.
Now we're getting somewhere. Except that somewhere's still prison.
What?
I lied, soz. I could hardly risk getting arrested, could I? I mean, what use am I going to be to Johnny and Vanessa then? Listen, I've been in prison, OK? And I survived it. And by giving in and owning up, you get to get your life back.
Just get out of my
Why?
way.
What are you going to do? If you run, you've no chance. Or you hold your hands up, you put your head down, in a few years you're out, OK? You start afresh. You be a whiz kid, I don't know, be there for Johnny, but just stop looking over your shoulder. Kieran, please. OK? Just, I love that kid more than anything. Give me a chance to look after him for Vanessa's sake. And for his, please.